Binash is completely ready and he's just seated there waiting for his dad, playing some games on his dad's small phone. Let me see the game you're playing. We can't see it, it's so far away. Okay, so he's done even taking his milk, breakfast. What did you eat? What did you eat?
I ate biscuit and I ate one biscuit and one apple.
And one apple?
Yeah.
Okay, organize your socks. They are, yeah. Put the phone down and organize them. What's this? What's this?
Penguin.
It's a penguin. Good
It's a
job.
flower.
It's a flower. Good job. Good job, baby. You're coloring?
Okay, see the
See how Adasha's colored. Oh my god. Good job, baby. Give me high five. Give me high five. You want to color another one? What's that?
It's a wedding.
It's a belt. Good job. Wow. Adash is a big boy. Adash is a big boy. Perfect.
Eyes.
Eyes? No, that's a belt, baby. I love you.
That's eyes.
He's saying these are eyes. No way.
Yeah, just see the eyes.
It's her eyes. Hi everybody, good morning, namaste, welcome back to Nash Vlogs. Today is a Thursday and I'm just getting ready to go to the kitchen. I'm done basically, you know, with myself. I took a bath very early in the morning, of course, did my prayers, took my breakfast, gave Adash his breakfast. And as you can see right now, he has started his education, like he started his studies. I'm planning to give him at least a 30 minutes, I don't know, thing every day, like to strengthen his muscles, because I don't want him to go in that first class of which we call baby class here. I want him to go straight to middle class. So I just want his muscles to be strong, like coloring, like, you know, writing simple things. So I'm going to start with that. Like, I don't know whether I'll try and make it every day. Like, basically I did that for for Binash, and I hope I'm gonna do it for Adash as well. So yes, I'm going to be making button mushroom today. Let us go and I show you guys how they look like while Adash is studying. I'll be using the canned button mushroom because that is what I feel like comes out properly. I've bought the other button mushroom before, but like the fresh one, it didn't come out the way I wanted to because I was used to making this, right? So I usually don't like canned things, but for this button mushroom that comes from Captain Shoppers, I love it because whenever I make a curry out of it, it comes out so perfectly. So it comes in a little bit of water. What I do, I just drain it out, wash it up a little bit, and then start up the process of making the curry out of them. I'll start up by cutting my onions. So this is the onion that I'm going to be using. It's a red onion. I'll just chop it into small cubes, and after there I'll also cut the tomato that I'm going to be using. And you guys, I'm going to first blend it. So I'm going to mix the onions and some seeds called monji in Udia. I don't know how they're called in English, but yes, there are some seeds that you can use for making the curry thick. So I'm going to add that with my onions together. This is how it looks like. And I don't know, I think these are mushroom, I mean they are pumpkin seeds, but the peeled one, I don't know, that's what I felt. But anyway, so I'm going to clean it very well. Like, it's soaked in hot water, that's why you see I keep on taking out my hands, it burns. So I'll just drain out the water and then add some cold water maybe, and then clean it properly. And I'll grind it together with the onions so that I can get a thick paste that I can use. And while cooking, I'll use some garlic and ginger, of course, and I'll also make a paste out of my tomato so that it just becomes, easy to use while cooking. So this thing is so small, but it's going to make it come out as a perfect paste. I'll add in a little bit of water, as you can see, just to blend up everything properly to a smooth paste. Our onions and the monji paste is done. So after taking it out, I just added a little bit of water to rinse out like most of it that has remained in there, and then I'll add it as well in the paste that is in the plate. Then I will be blending our tomato in the same jar. I'm not going to wash it because of course I'm going to use the same like the same thing in the same curry. So I'll use the same jar, and I'll add in a little bit of one green chili, but I had forgotten at first. That is why I had to redo it. So I'm going to blend this, and then we get a smooth paste of our tomato as well. This is how our paste looks like. So this is just perfect for using. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to be chopping our button mushroom. They have already drained out all the water, so we're going to chop them into 2 pieces that we are going to be using for our curry. As you can see here, just get each one of them and cut them into 2 just like this, and that is the perfect size for us to be using to make our mushroom curry. I've finished cutting up all our button mushroom. Now what I'll do is I'm going to heat our pan, and these are the spices that I'm going to be using. Some cumin seeds, some cinnamon stick, 2 green cardamoms, and I'll be adding as well 3 cloves, and I'll be adding as well 3 to 4 pieces of black pepper. And that will be it for the spices that I'm going to be using. These are dry spices rather. So then I'll add as well 2 to 1 bay leaves. That is also needed as well in this curry, and that is when I'll be using all these spices to make the curry out of it. So first of all, our pan is already heated. Now what we're going to do is add our oil and let it heat up. The bay leaves are here. I've gotten 1 big and 1 small, and that is all that we're going to be using as our spices. I'm not going to add in the red dry chili because I've already added in the green chili. So what I'll do later is I'll add in some red powder chili,
And now what I'm going to do is I'm adding some garlic and ginger, just a spoon of it, and I'll cook it up like thoroughly before adding all our other like paste that we have already grind. Now after here I'm going to be adding our onions and the monji paste, and once I cook it for a little bit, like I'll turn it a little bit for some time, and then I'll add in our tomatoes and cook them until the raw smoke comes out, like cook them thoroughly until they produce the oil on top of them. That is when I'm going to know that they are cooked, and then I'll add in also the ground spices, as you guys are gonna see. Now that our spices have cooked together with the paste that we had made for some time, as you can see, the oil is starting to ooze out. We're going to mix up everything together once more, and I feel like I should recook it like for some more minutes so that it cooks like properly. That's how I love my paste to be like. So this is how it looks like so for now, but we're going to cover it and cook it for some more time. In a few minutes this is done, and this is how it looks like, guys. It looks so nice. So this is perfect for making our curry. So we're going to add in our button mushrooms and just mix them together with all this, and then afterwards we shall add in water to make the curry, and voila, the curry will be done. We are also going to be adding in a little bit of sugar to balance the taste, so this is more important at this stage. Just adding a little bit of it, or according to your taste, but if you add a little bit it will ruin the taste of the curry. So I just added just a little bit of it, mix it up together and let it cook, because it really balances the taste of the curry and it just comes out so perfect.
So today I'm going to be making chapati as well for lunch. So I'm also making here some vegetables. This is kunduri aloo bhaja. I don't know kunduri in English, but yes, it is kunduri aloo bhaja that is going to be added to our mushroom. And I love mushroom with chapati, so obviously I'm going to be making chapati plus rice, because my husband can't live without having rice for lunch, right? So lunch he usually wants rice. Whatever you do, but rice has to be available for him for lunch. So I'm going to be adding a little bit of rice as well, including the chapati, and that is what we'll be having for lunch.
It is school pickup time, so let us go and pick Avinash up from school. And while I was going, I got this truck and I was getting so angry because I went so late, but it also made me, get stuck for some few minutes around there. And then I decided to pass by the Indian supermarket to grab some oil for the boys. I also wanted to get soap for them, like bathing soap. But guess what? I forgot to grab that. I only grabbed the oil, and when I reach here, this oil usually comes in a breakable bottle, but this is in a plastic bottle, and I was wondering, is this a duplicate of it? Because I don't really get it. It is usually in a breakable bottle, but why did they put it in a plastic one? I just didn't get that. So I was like, should I take it or not? And then I was like, they don't have anything to use, so let me just take it. We shall find out from home if it has the same scent or not. If it doesn't, then I'll know that it is duplicate. Then I also grabbed myself some coconut oil for my hair. And guys, I just bypassed all the soap. Can you imagine? I didn't get them any soap for using. I don't know, maybe I'll come back later on. So we arrived at school and let us go and pick our baby up.
He went home, he's not around.
No, he's here.
He's not. I saw his mom taking him. Maybe they'll celebrate from home.
No.
Yes.
They don't celebrate at home.
They do. Like how you celebrate your birthdays at home? That's how. They'll celebrate from home.
You didn't see the bags.
I saw the bags. I saw his mom and his auntie while they were taking him home. So this is how our lunch looks like. This is Abinash's plate. He has some chapati, some rice, some mushroom curry, and some kunduri aloo bhaja, and some dahi. This is yogurt, plain yogurt, homemade yogurt with some sugar in it. And this is my husband's plate. This is how it looks like. For my husband's plate, we have some chapati, we have some rice, we have some mushroom curry, some aloo kunduri bhaja, some dahi as well, and then we have some onions, like the white onions, and some pickled chili. So this is chili that is pickled and it is so tasty, you guys. So this is how the whole thing looks like the whole plate. Farid? So tasty. Number 1. Like it is super tasty. You like it?
And the heat is nice. It's not bad. You've put enough sugar, and I think that's this is good. The whole food is good.